Hi, Heather Smith here, and I am a full-time Beachbody coach. So why am I a Beachbody coach? What drives me to do this? My own story has to do a lot with my fertility issues and the results of those fertility issues. Now, I currently am a mom to 4 kids, and most people look at me and think, 4 kids, how could you possibly have had fertility issues? Well, I got married later in life, and my first child, I had pretty much a normal pregnancy and an easy time getting pregnant. But following him, I had an ectopic pregnancy that ruptured and ended up having emergency surgery because I was bleeding internally. And after that, we had a really hard time getting pregnant. We spent 5 years trying to get pregnant unsuccessfully. We eventually turned to IVF, and we're lucky enough to be successful utilizing that after a lot of, anybody who knows anything about this, a lot of shots, a lot of physical trauma, a lot of emotional trauma, a lot of stress, but we did it. And so I look back on it as a very positive experience now. And we had twins, so we were very excited. And then following that, we got a surprise, and 14 months later, had another child. So yes, I am now a mom of 4. However, that made and took quite a toll on my body. And I never quite recuperated from that because I went from having all these pregnancy and all these babies to now trying to take care of all these babies at home. And I was tired. So I started drinking a lot more soda and drinking a lot more caffeine, and I didn't eat really great. And I started putting on weight, and eventually found myself in a place where I didn't recognize myself, and I didn't like myself, and I didn't like who I had become. We went on a family vacation a few years ago, and a professional photographer came and took pictures of the whole family because it was a big 50th wedding anniversary celebration. And I was super excited, and these pictures arrived back home after we came home like a month later, and I saw these pictures, and I couldn't recognize the person that was in them, even though it was me. And it was that moment when I realized something had to change, and it needed to change now. I didn't know where to turn, I didn't know where to look, I didn't know what to do. And lucky for me, about a month later, I was contacted by an old high school friend who was a Beachbody coach, and she was starting her very own Beachbody Challenge group. And I didn't know what this was, probably any more than most people do when they first get introduced to this. However, it was like a door opening for me. It was a place to walk through, it was a place to go, it was something to do, something to change, something to try. And so I jumped in, and I did that. It was everything I thought I needed. It was a workout program that I could do from my house because here I was with 4 kids, 3 very little kids. So the idea of even packing them up and going to the gym was daunting to me. So knowing I could do it in my house was a huge blessing for me. And then it was a meal program, so I didn't have to think. I could just follow a meal plan. Fabulous. I had a meal replacement shake that I could replace my soda with. Ah, yay, fantastic. Then it gave me support that I desperately needed, and accountability. Because I'll be honest, I had a husband who worked graves and slept during the day, and I had 4 young kids who weren't saying, hey, mommy, go work out, go push play. I needed those things desperately in order to be successful. So she provided me with all those things, and I did it. And for 60 days, I was all in. Shakeology every day, my workout every day. I followed that workout schedule. And lo and behold, at the end of my 60 days, I had dropped 21 pounds. And I was feeling fantastic. I was down to drinking a soda a day, down from 6 to 7 a day where I had started at. And I was feeling super successful. So from that point forward, I never looked back. I have continued on my journey with Beachbody. I have done many, many programs. I still drink my Shakeology every single day. And I feel fantastic. And because I have had such great success, I eventually started coaching. I signed up initially as a discount coach because I wanted to drink my Shakeology every day, and saving money on it seemed like a complete no-brainer to me. But eventually people started asking me what I was doing and how I was doing it, and how was I going to help them. And so my immediate reaction was to say, oh, well, I have this great coach, and she'll help you. And my coach said, no, 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 no. You're ready. You can do this. And I was like, oh, I don't know about this. But she helped me. We set up a group, and she helped me find the challenge group guides, and she helped me talk to the people, and we started a great program called T25, and it was me and 5 of my friends, and I had a fantastic experience. It was wonderful. I found out something completely new about myself, because not only had I had success, but now I was providing other people with success, and it felt wonderful. They were walking down the same path that I had walked down. They were losing pant sizes, and they were stopping their soda habits or coffee habits, and they were feeling good, and they had energy. All these wonderful, wonderful things, and I found out that I loved doing this. It was inspiring, and it really changed not only my outlook about myself, but my outlook on my future. And so I became a full-time Beachbody coach because I love helping people. It has also helped me provide financially for my family, and it has helped me set the best example in the world for my children. And that probably is one of my favorite things in the world. I am currently doing a program with my 11-year-old son that he asked me to purchase, and he has asked me to do with him. And I can't tell you how wonderful that makes me feel. So if you're looking to do something to not only change yourself and your world, but to impact your family and your friends and to inspire people and to be inspired by others, this is the company and this is the business that you want to join. Thanks for listening to me. I'm sorry I talked so long, but take care, and I hope to see you soon.